Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man, and this is my soaping video for the week. If you watch me, you know I generally make a video of me making the soap, and then a video of me cutting the soap, because I just have a simple point and shoot digital camera. That's my recording device, and I can't pause. So I did a batch of hot process, which I cannot pause. So this is not a hot process tutorial. There are plenty of those on YouTube. This is just the cutting. This past weekend I did not volunteer, so I didn't give out my soap, so I still had that, and I made a batch. So I actually now have 6 weeks of soaps, and generally 4 is enough because mine cure pretty fast since I cut them thin. Okay, so my soap lab's a mess, disregard the mess, but this is what I have. You know, that's what I would have given out Saturday. That was the spin swirl. Would have given out Saturday. What I wanted to do was get one to go with this. This was my wine soap. I just did a small batch experimenting with wine. Turned out great. The scent is holding up really well, but I only have 6 of those round ones. So I thought I'll go ahead, get rid of some ugly embeds, do a hot process batch. Went ahead and set up another rack over here. That's the one I just made a week ago. So my drying rack, as you can see, is full, but I went ahead, this is just an old oven rack I put on the desk here, so I'm going to be able to keep 6 weeks now. So I went ahead and made my hot process, put some embeds in it that I just wasn't happy with, and I'm not going to use to give out as actual soap. Oops, sorry about that, my tripod's falling over. Let's try this again. Okay, went ahead and did this one up. It's hot process. Wanted to try something. Usually, when I see people making hot process, and I've done it the same, you know, you cook it, it goes through your applesauce, then your mashed potatoes, and then it gets kind of slick and shiny, and that's a sign of gel phase, and that your soap is cooked. And then you put your whatever colors in, your scent and everything. I always wondered why you couldn't put your color in at first, just like cold process. So I did. So I went ahead and put my pink in, blended it up just like I would making a cold process, and went ahead and cooked the pink color in. It turned out just fine. I also did something you can do with hot process that I normally don't do. Generally, when I make hot process, I just go ahead and figure my super fat into the recipe, just like cold process. This one I did not. I wanted to control the super fat. I cooked it at 0% super fat, meaning it had a stronger lye solution. And it cooked really fast, so it was 0% super fat. Then I added, after the cook, an 8% super fat. I added a mixture of not mango butter, shea butter, a little bit of castor oil, and a little bit of olive oil. So that was how I added the super fat in, and then put the scent in. Of course, obviously, it was in my column mold. I've got some air pockets here I'll have to work with. But anyway, this is just a simple cutting video. Nothing fancy here. And this one, I will add to that round soap, the wine soap. So I'll be able to have a full batch to go with that. So anyway, let's just go ahead and get this cut. Enough talk. And this way I got rid of some ugly embeds, but the soap didn't go to waste. I'm not sure what's going to happen with this right here in the center. I'm getting where that big air pocket was. Yeah, I won't use those. Okay, maybe just keep it for myself. Yeah, that one's not good either. I'll just set those aside. Matter of fact, because this is hot process, this can be used right now. I am probably going to go ahead and use one of those as soon as I'm finished with the video. Yeah, I got 3 of them that I'm not going to use. Those will be mine, or they'll be ground down to make dish soap. And 4 of them. But yeah, the rest of these are fine. So since I generally only add one, when I do hot process, I usually only do one color. I've not had good luck with layers or any type of swirl whatsoever in hot process. I will be adding the color at the beginning and cooking it with it. That's really what I wanted to try to do, and I will probably add my superfat at the end of the cook instead of incorporating it into the recipe and cooking it with it. So there you have it. Tried a couple things new with hot process, and I do love hot process soap. I really do. I just cannot do the fancy, complicated designs I can with the cold process or with the Dominoes. Let me get you into the picture here. I really do like hot process, and 2 big benefits. You don't have glycerin rivers to worry about. You don't have soda ash to worry about. It doesn't happen with hot process. And then, of course, the benefit that it's ready. Now, this is semi-soft because of 8% superfat. It is a little bit soft, but it is perfectly fine to use right now. So, since these are really not good ones, I'm going to go ahead and try one of them here in just a few minutes. But there you go. I'm going to add those to the round wine soap that I had. So, anyway, here we go. This is a short, simple video for the week. I now have 6 batches of soap ready to give instead of my normal 4. Anyway, I will see you next week, and thanks for watching.